Somebody said, I'm done with you. I actually prefer hosts because you essentially know exactly what you're going to get with them. It's on you to get some money out of them or trick, whatever. However, oh, that's what you're on. Okay. I don't know about that. I'm doing good. Thank you, medic. Hi. Okay, maybe 5 of you send me an email. Check your email if you want to join. I just sent you some invites. Ooh, some people are here. Finally. Thank you, guys. Let's see. I hope, Marcus, I hope you're ready to join. Let's go. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I know I look a little rough right now, so
Who cares?
but
You
I,
don't look
I don't
rough.
have a problem. I don't have a problem coming up on the screen though. Not at all.
Fine. Yes. Thank you for joining.
All right. So
All
you
right.
said the question was traditional or modern women, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm 36 years old. I come from Memphis, Tennessee, so I'm a Southern boy, or a Southern man. So I'm gonna naturally want to go with the traditional because that's just where how I was raised. I don't really believe in 50-50. That's not something that I believe in. I honestly believe that a man should be able to handle all of the bills, whether he has to or not. He should be able to pay all of the bills
Okay.
and to handle the household things. However, that doesn't mean that a woman shouldn't have to do nothing, or that devalues the woman's ability to make income or to make her own success. I
Mm-hmm.
just feel like that she shouldn't have to. I shouldn't be in a position, or I shouldn't have to put my woman into a position to where we're not going to make it if you're not paying half the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool for her to have money if I lose my job or something, or if I fall behind and she can step up, but that should only be temporary. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Um, and I just feel like more modern women kind of feel as though that they don't have to do certain things or have to play a certain role or do their part in a relationship due to them feeling like, hey, I'm 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 doing this too, like, I'm paying this, I'm doing this, or
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, not saying that it has to be 100% traditional, but I definitely feel like that men and women aren't necessarily equal when it comes to relationships, and it should be understood that everyone has their good and bad qualities, or their strengths and their weaknesses, and we should complement each other instead of just saying, "Oh, we both got it." You know what I mean?
Okay. So someone just said, if the man's paying all the bills, what's the woman doing with all her money? What do you
I
think?
mean, well, that's a good question. I mean, and personally, I feel like a woman should do whatever she's going to do with her money. If there's children in,
Mm-hmm.
in, in the situation, then definitely, what I'm saying, a woman going to handle those things. But I feel like if I'm paying all the bills, then I shouldn't have to give you money to pay for your nails. I shouldn't have to give you money to pay for your hair. I shouldn't have to do that because you got that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, uh,
When we
uh,
talk about traditional, so we're talking about a woman that's just going to take care of the house, or a woman that, like, she doesn't work at all.
I
So,
feel like that's a woman's choice, whether she wants to stay at home or whether she wants to work, if she feels like she can manage both of those things. But if
mhm.
if if I'm going out paying all the bills, I might not necessarily be there to take up that slack. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a case where she has to stay home with the children because I'm working 3 or 4 jobs or got 3 or 4 hustles or whatever, then that may be something that we have to work out. And if she not, it just wouldn't work if she wanted to be the number one in the household as well as me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I really feel like a woman can do whatever she wants to do with her money. But if a woman loves me or wants to be with me, then she would like on her own say, hey baby, I got you. Hey baby, here's this. Hey baby, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a situation where she has to, or that I feel lesser than because she doesn't, especially if she's fulfilling everything else, if she's giving me my peace and my reason for staying at home. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. What else does she need to do though? besides giving you your piece? Like, do
I
you think
mean, you know,
she needs to cook? She needs to give you sex? What does she need to do?
all right, I'm gonna say because me personally is a little bit differently because I'm a Marine. You know, we're taught to be very self-sufficient. I can cook, I can clean, I can do all of those things myself.
Okay.
The only thing I can't do myself is to get me off. Like really, peace and pussy is the only two things that we really just want as a man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? If you can provide those two things, everything else is gonna really fall into place. You see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
at least that's how I feel. I don't have to go look for it somewhere else because it's right there at home. I don't have to you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see a bunch of beautiful women, but I know that I got someone at home. When I come to it, she's going to be there. She's into me. So it's not like, you know, I got to do something crazy to get it. You see what I'm saying? Like it should
So,
automatically be that.
so have you been dating more like modern women, or you only look for traditional? And if she's too much of a modern woman, you kind of like not interested.
I wouldn't say any woman is off the table. You know what I'm saying? I've dated modern women who have, you know, make a lot of money, who've made more money than me.
Mm-hmm.
I've dated women who came from, you know, basically had nothing, basically came off the street. I've dated the different spectrums, but so honestly, it's all about compromise. You know what I'm saying? If a woman comes into my house and we move in together, or we get a house together, and she says, "Hey, I want to pay this, I want to do this," I'm not going to tell her no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, no, you can't do this. I'm not that type of person. I think that's a little bit more controlling, but she shouldn't feel obligated. That's my thing. She shouldn't feel like, man, if I don't go to work, if I don't do this, then we're going to struggle. We're going to be hurting. You know what I'm saying? Because my ultimate goal in life is never to struggle. I want to be able to get what I want when I want it. If I need a new TV, I want to be able to go buy it. And if that means I got to work 3 or 4 jobs to do it, you know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay all my bills anyway. Whether I'm single or with somebody, I'm going to pay all of my bills anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be a requirement for someone to have to come take on half my bills just because they're staying with me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. So, hey, Matt. Yes, I am. Yeah, I have friends here. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And okay, so I mean, I guess that's a good way to look at it, because I do believe that nowadays, you know, a woman can do almost everything. I still do believe in some type of gender roles, but I also do feel like women take over and do too much. So it's
Right.
like it got to be a balance. But I hear a lot of men saying, then, well, like, if you're so big and bad, you know, pay your own bills, pay this, pay that. So it's like, I think it's just about finding the balance and what works for you.
Oh,
Because,
exactly.
I don't know. It's like I could be at home and then I don't really feel like cooking, and then I don't want my dude to look at me like, yo, that's your job to cook.
Right.
But
What
that happens.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, it does happen. And that's why I said, like, I can cook myself. And if I don't feel like cooking, you don't feel like cooking. Hey, we make enough money between the two of us. One of us can order out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it doesn't like I'm not saying that like I have like the man has to 100% pay every dime and she just does nothing but sit at home. I mean, she should have goals and ambition. And if her goal is to be like the best housekeeper and house mom, and if I say I love this woman, then I need to make that goal come true. I need to be able to take up that slack. If not, then I shouldn't be with her. I should find somebody else that's going to fit what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. But like I said, I'm not trying to say that a woman can't do anything because or she, you know what I'm saying? It's just that she, like I said, she shouldn't have to. And I feel like, you know, a man should be able to do all of those things. Like if a man doesn't have his own car, his own income, his own house, if he doesn't have those things already anyway, then he really shouldn't be trying to bring in another person into his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So like, because like otherwise you're going to end up in a situation where like, oh yeah, I got with this girl and we moved in together. What happens if she loses her job and you can't pick up the slack? What happens if you lose your job? She can't pick up the slack. You see what I'm saying? That'll put you in a position to struggle. And that's why I said I don't live in struggle. So I'm going to make sure that I have enough money to cover myself and an entire family, whether I'm single or not. You know what I'm saying? And I live in California, which is way more expensive. So it's right, way more expensive than other places. So I need to make sure that I'm on top of that, regardless of no matter what. And then in that position, it leads me to not be able to not be taken advantage of because I know my worth. I know I'm worth somebody. I'm not like this dude out here that's just sleeping in his car or staying at his mom's house. He got a job or something. No, I know my worth. So that means that if a woman's going to be with me and if I'm going to pay all the bills, then I'm not going to be in a situation to where I'm dealing with a whole bunch of drama and a whole bunch of this. Now she needs to be my piece. You see what I'm saying? If she wants to fit that role, and if she wants to have a role where she's doing everything 50-50, or she's paying half of this and half of that, that's cool too. But we would definitely have to, like I said, it would be a situation to where she wouldn't have to. She would choose to do that, and she makes enough money to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on it.
All right. I mean, shit, that sounds good.
I mean, like I said, I'm a little bit more traditional. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. My mom and my stepdad, they're still married. They've been married for almost 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they grew up, they kind of showed me, and they struggled a lot. Both of them were having to work jobs. Neither one of them finished college, and they had to do things. They had to send us away, me and my siblings away, so they can get themselves together. And like I said, that's why I said my ultimate thing is not to struggle. Period. If I don't make $1 million, I just want to be able to. I just not want to struggle and have my peace. So that's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? But yeah, if anybody else has any disagreements or don't, feel free to come up.
I have some more people, so we'll see what they say.
All right. Well, I'll step off.
Thank you for joining.
For sure. Next time I'll be shaved. I promise.
Oh, you good?
All right, bye.
All right, bye. All right. I have somebody else. So I think he has a good balance in between what he wants and what he expects from his women. And I'll see. Wait. Okay. I'm going to talk to Gift of Gabe. I don't know. You're okay. I'm going to add you. Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
The birds, trees, rent, gas prices, all those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to answer your question, as far as traditional and modern, I can go either way, considering I run my household.
Okay.
And I prefer traditional, and actually, the guy that was just on, I actually live where he's from. So I know exactly what he means, and everything that he says, I pretty much kind of co-sign with. But it's just a matter of respect. And if the person that I respects me, then we can adjust how our roles are being played. But regardless of what, I'm still the leader. And that's normally how I run it. Just simply because every woman has to have something for herself. And if it's something that's pertaining to a job, or if it's something that's pertaining on business, whatever the case might be, it belongs to her. So whatever she has for her, and if it contributes to the household, cool. And either way it goes, I want whoever is around me to feel fulfilled.
Okay, so are you saying that she needs to work?
Well, it's always going to be work in a relationship. Every relationship. So I'm not going to deal with anyone who's lazy. I'll tell you that much. So if she's the kind of person that doesn't have any drive or ambition about herself, we won't last that long.
Yeah, but does she need to work as far as what if she prefers to take care of the house? Are you okay with that, or you want her to go have a real job? I mean, not saying taking care of the house is not a real job, but you want her to have a job.
If she prefers, I mean, if she prefers to have a job, cool, I'm okay with it. But if she prefers to be at home, that's cool too. Because honestly, I would prefer to have a housewife, and she's in the process of running her own business. It's something that belongs to her, because she has to have something for her. Because I don't want her serving me is cool. I want a woman to serve me, of course. But it's about fulfillment. And I'm sure she wants to have something for her. And I will contribute to things that contribute to her, because we're going to be a reflection of each other. And when she's out, she's going to be representing me. When I'm out, I'm representing her as well. So, when it comes to nails, hair, stuff like that, if she don't have it, I have it. If she has it, cool. Then, we'll just work together like that.
Okay. But I know you said like you want probably a housewife that has her own business, but when we mean traditional, usually they don't have none of that. It's just taking care of the home and taking care of the kids if you do have kids. So would you be fine with that, or she does need to have a little side hustle?
Now I'm okay with her being at home taking care of children. That's fine. Like I said, it's a matter of what she really wants for herself as well. Like this home she really wants. Cool.
Hmm.
Because submission and acquiescing to a man is a matter of choice. That's something she wants to do. She chooses to do it. So we can sit down and work it out as adults. Like sit down, like what do you feel like doing? Is this up your is this what you're comfortable with? If it's
Hmm.
not, then we'll work it from there.
Yeah, what I think is funny is that a lot of guys, like so far in the comments, and you and the other guy, you guys say you prefer traditional women, but I don't know. I feel like that's not really what I see nowadays. Nowadays, it's a lot of men saying she needs to have her own shit going on. She needs to participate. She needs to do 50-50. Like if I can do it, she can do it too. But you're not on that. Like it doesn't really matter for you.
It doesn't, but considering what the guys in the comments have said, I've been that person before that has been that kind of man. But it's only that way if you haven't reached a certain level in your life and you want that woman to put in just as much as you are. Because if a woman can pay for something or let go of her wallet or let go of what she feel like is valuable to her for you, then it's showing you that she's really part of what you all are building. And a man just wants to feel like the woman he's with is part of the building process. He doesn't want to feel like he's building the whole tower and all she has to do is be there.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. But with these women's nowadays, and it's a little different. So
Because I've recently just cut off a lady, and
okay.
for the life of me, I just couldn't figure out why she went and done what she done. But she had a couple of kids, and she seemed like she was on her feet pretty well. But she had, how you have like the pouch. The lady had the pouch. She wanted to do like the left band surgery or whatever. She wanted to take the fat from her
What?
stomach, and she had a
Wait, I
lap
didn't.
band surgery. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, she wanted to take the excess skin and fat that she had from her stomach, which wasn't a lot. It was really small. And she wanted to put it in her nice ass. And I was like, it was round, it was perfect, it was great. But then the more time I spent with her, I've started to understand her mindset, and I was like, nah, really selfish. Because the more time I spent with her, she wasn't trying to figure out how to make my life easier or better. She was making everything about her. So a lot of dudes come across selfish women like that, and that's what they try to
Yeah,
avoid.
for sure. It's just so. How long did you stay in that situation, knowing that she was a little selfish already?
I spent about it was off and on. I spent about a month because I was upfront about it. I was like, hey,
Is it?
other women. Yeah, I'm dating other women. So yeah, you gotta climb your way to the top. And she didn't like that. And she was like, no, if you can't pick everything about me, I don't want to be with you. And I'm like, okay, cool.
I mean, I think that was kind of a lie on her part, because women do actually like competition, even if they don't want to say it. They do want to
Now,
feel like their men can get somebody else, and then that makes them, work harder and be more like proud when they're like, "Oh, he's my man." Like I know a bunch of women want him, but so women talking about, "Oh yeah, if you can't do this," like that's a lie. She's probably gonna be around again, you know.
well, they always come back around. But thing is, some yeah, some like competition, some just lazy. Like
Hmm.
some make everything about them so much to the point to where it's like, if I get a man, fine. I don't feel like I have to do all that, and that comes from a matter of how they were raised as well.
Hmm. Yeah.
Some, some. That's I think laziness goes back to having a sense of entitlement.
Yeah, you gotta let them know, because it's a lot of them that are like that. Yeah.
And me being in my 20s, I've had I've had a rotation. Like I've had a high body count in my 20s, and the older I got, I was like, I'm cool. I value more things in women besides that now. Like when it comes to actually knowing a woman, having a conversation with a woman, I want to know who she is, how she operates, what she thinks about, besides thinking with
Mhm.
my dick.
Yeah. So wait, so you say you have a high body count in your 20s. How many is that?
Yeah,
Are you counting right
I
now?
don't know. Well, it's more than an average man. I'll tell you that.
It's more than what?
Say what?
You say it's more than what?
It's more. It's more than average. I'll tell you that.
I don't know what
I'll
average
say.
is.
Well, I think the average man in a lifetime probably sleeps with maybe about 10 to 12 women in his life, and I'm way past that. Like
10 to
way
12 doesn't
past.
sound like a lot.
10 to 12 don't sound like a lot, but I'll put it in the upwards of in between 300 and 400.
Wow. Okay.
Well, mind you, I lost my virginity at 15. So from 15 on to about, I'll say about 29 and 30, I really slowed down because, man, I
Hmm.
did a lot of traveling and me dealing with women was easy. So,
Yeah.
and if
You
I'd have
gotta
known what I know now, I would have been going after some money instead of chasing women.
exactly because I feel like I mean, but that's gonna bring more money, more girls. The more they feel
Hmm.
like you're focused on whatever you're doing, the more they're gonna be attracted to you, and the easier it's gonna be to get girls. So
Yeah. But it's just a matter of me. It's just a matter of me seeing the substance in a woman rather than what she when she opens her legs. Because at this point in my life, if I lay with a woman, I kind of think to myself, what more is there to her besides this? Because it's called post nut clarity. After I come, I start thinking to myself, why is she still here? Or what does she have to contribute? Like I think
wow.
about stuff like that. Yeah.
But why you're not asking that before you actually
Well,
go and have sex with her?
I do ask that before, and the thing is, sometimes some women make it seem like it's all glamour and glitz and roses, but they turn into the real them after you sleep with them.
Hmm.
Like they seem like they can hide so much and give you the little cues, like I don't normally do this, or
Yep.
I'm not used to coming to it, or I ain't comfortable, like all this stuff. It's like, oh, okay, now just wait, and I keep on initiating the contact and foreplaying. I love foreplay, and just going through the motions is like I just I can just count the time and be like, hey, here we are again. So after a while, I just look for something more substantial. Like me getting laid is cool, but when you realize, regardless if you have a threesome, if you by yourself, if you lay with a woman, I don't care how great the sex is, I don't care how fast or how hard you come, it's still the same nut. And when you come back down to earth, there's life sitting out there waiting for you to make it happen.
Yeah. All right.
I would just wish
Well,
yeah, more men would look at it that way.
yeah. Well, good luck, I guess, and hopefully you find somebody where you don't feel like that. You know.
No, trust me, it is. I'm actually good at the fact that I've come this route just simply because I can value a woman more than what she brings besides sex. Like I can really look at her for who she is instead of what she did, instead of what she
Hmm.
had.
Yeah,
So it's
which is
cool.
what.
I'm glad I took that route. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining.
I'm glad I did.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
One more thing. I got to hear you curse before this show over. I got to hear you curse. I love to hear you curse. I don't know why, but I like it.
I mean, I do curse. I mean, I don't know. Do you watch the videos?
Yeah, yeah, that's what made me say that because I love to hear you curse. I don't know why, but I like it.
I mean, it's funny because when I first moved to the States, it was like, I curse a lot in French. And when I started cursing in English, because, I wasn't speaking English that well, and I started cursing, people would look at me and laugh, and they were like, I'm like, I'm mad, I'm cursing, and they're laughing at my face. They're like, yeah, you don't sound like you're cursing because it still sounds kind of good, you know.
Yeah, I think it's the accent. I think I like to hear your accent when you curse.
Uh,
But yeah, I appreciate it.
no problem. I'll talk to you soon.
Looking forward to it.
Bye.
Bye.
Why? Okay, so all of Central is in the house talking shit as usual. Uh, yes, some people like to hear me curse, I guess. All right, I have some more people. Um, let's see Larry, because Larry has been waiting. And then I see you, Ray, and I see you, Junior. Let me get Larry first. Hi, Larry.
Hey, how you doing? Good to
How
see
are
you.
you? I'm
I'm
good.
fine.
So what's up? What do you think about the subject?
I prefer a woman with some sense.
Okay.
What I mean by that is a woman. I would choose a wise woman any day over a smart woman. A smart woman would tell a man, "I can do this, I can do that," and all these kind of things. We as men know what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
The wisdom part of it is someone wants to open a door for you, just let it happen. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to have some things done for you. We know that you can do it. We know that you're well able and capable of doing things. But when you appreciate us doing it for you, then we'll want to do it for you more.
That's
I'm gonna
true.
say it best. I'm gonna say it best how Bishop T.D. Jakes said. Men go to where the claps are the loudest. So when
Okay.
you show that you appreciate us, we'll want to do more for you. And the more that we want to do more for you, when you tell us that you love us and care about us, you'll be surprised what a man will do for you.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as taking care of all the bills and stuff like that, I believe in this. Your account, my account, and then there's the account we put the bills and stuff in for the the money, the bills stuff going in that account.
Mm-hmm.
Once we do that, whatever you do with your money, that's what you do. Whatever I do with my money, that's what I do. I'm not saying blow it off and just out here just random just spending money. I'm just saying just if I want to go out and buy some tennis shoes because I work hard and stuff like that, then that's what I want to do. You want to get your hair and nails done or something like that, or we want to chip in, want to do something, we want to go on a vacation. We can both chip in on the on the vacation or whatever we want to do. So it needs to be 3 accounts in the household.
Okay, so
Therefore,
it's not really traditional then. So you don't care. You don't have a preference between
I
traditional
don't have a
and
preference. I just want her. She has to have a lot of sense. She has to have a lot of sense and a lot of wisdom. Like I said, I choose a wise woman over a smart woman any day. I don't care how
Mhm.
fine you are. You can do everything right, but if your attitude stink, it's a no go for me.
Okay, so what if okay, so I understand you want to say that you want a wise woman. But the question is, do you want a traditional woman or a modern woman? Do you want her to be at home taking care of the house? You pay all the bills. When you were talking about going on trips, you got to pay for all of that, and she's just taking care of the home and your kids. Or do you want somebody that works, that has a good situation for themselves, and that's probably going to be a little more difficult to deal with because she is a little more independent?
I prefer someone that works. I'm not saying that I won't take care of the bills, but if she does something like she has a job, we both
Hmm.
working. I'm not saying that because we both work, I don't have to do anything. I'm not saying that no whatsoever. What I am saying is this: for her to find something that she enjoys doing, because her just sitting at home taking care of the kids and stuff like that, that right there in itself is a job and it's tedious. So, but
Hmm.
if we both chip in, then we can help take the pressure off one another. I believe in scaling everything out, having a balance. and everything. So that's kind of hard to answer. Traditional versus modern.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably be swinging over to the modern
Yeah, that's how you
as,
sound.
as far as long as she has wisdom. She got to have this
Mm-hmm.
because if that's all she's thinking about is how good does her body look, then you know the elevator don't go all the way to the top,
Yeah,
and she's just stuck on her body. That's
that's
like
true.
moving into a luxurious mansion, but if the security system ain't right, I don't care how good that house is, how good
Mm-hmm.
it looks. Anybody can just walk in. We as men don't want that. If the
That's true.
security, because women and men need security. Women need it inside out. Men need it outside in.
I don't know if I understand that. What do you mean by that?
So women need security inside out, meaning basically she needs to feel secure. She needs to feel comfortable. She needs to feel like that she can breathe, that she don't have to be Batman and Robin, that you like, as you say, leading and things of that nature. Men, we
Mm-hmm.
need ours outside in because y'all are internally, we are, externally. So we need the respect. That's what I mean by, security. Our biggest thing for us as men is our heart. That big thing, if you can sit down and listen to us, that shows us that we can trust you all with our hearts. That's a big thing. Many won't say it, but I'll say it for us.
You say that we need to sit down and listen to you. Do you need to sit down and listen to us?
Let me put it like this. I'm always willing to sit down and listen. Listening is a skill. I don't listen long enough to answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got two ears and one mouth. I listen and slow to speak so I can reciprocate what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not biased of a fall like, oh, you gotta listen to me and I don't listen to you. No, no, hell no. I don't believe in that. We listen to one another. We have to show one another respect. And when one is talking, reciprocate so we can be on the same wavelength. If we're not on the same wavelength, then we just have to keep going until we come to some type of common denominator. You have to find out what works for you in a relationship. Either this is going to work for both of us or it's not going to work. And if that ain't working, you find the next best thing that will work. But I
Okay.
think both people, male and female, need to listen to one another.
Okay. That sounds good. So I guess you're the one guy so far that's more on the modern, you know, on the modern women side. Then that's
Hmm.
what we more for you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in and giving us your opinion.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you.
No, thank you.
All right, bye bye.
Bye. All right. I'm gonna get Junior, and then I got you, Ray. Let's see. Hey,
Hey,
your. Oh, here we go. How are you?
yeah, I'm good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you from?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I was born in Africa, then
Hmm.
I grew up in France, and I went to Chicago, then I came back to France, and I'm going back to Chicago again.
Oh shit! So you speak French?
Yeah, I do speak French.
Okay, we're gonna speak. I mean, me too, but we're gonna speak English so everybody can understand what's going on.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so maybe you'll have like a different opinion than most guys because I know, like, overseas should be a
Mm,
little bit different. So, because I know overseas we don't really do the traditional thing that they're talking about in America, where
that's true.
the mom is home taking care of the home, and that's really rare in, like, I know at least in French family that's really rare. Like usually both parents work and that's what it is. So what is your preference?
Okay, I mean, first of all, like when you guys talk about modern women, like what do you guys mean about modern women? Because I don't really
So
understand.
usually people with the definition of modern women is more so they work, they have their own money, they're independent, and that's but they can have it all. They can have also kids, they can have a man, but it's a lot of those women that nowadays are like it's a bad connotation because they're saying at some point they're saying they don't need a man. So
Yeah.
that's how it becomes kind of like bad because now they feel like they can do everything on their own, which is, I mean, probably they can, but I'm like, I still like for myself, I do want to make my own money and have my own shit going on, but I still do want a man. But
Yeah.
so that's why modern women sometimes it might be a little harder to deal with because they feel like they're so independent and they don't need a man, so they won't take no shit and they won't really be very submissive.
That's it.
So what do you think?
Okay. I mean, personally, I think it's probably because I was born in Africa, but I'm more like more traditional. I like more traditional women. Also because like I feel like with the society that we have in Europe, in Western countries,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's really hard for women to keep up sometimes, and there's a lot of stuff to do. And I would like if I wanna, if one, of course, I mean, I wanna have a woman. So if I one day I have a woman, I would like her to be able to not be, I mean, if she has to work, like I don't want her to feel like she needs to work. I would
Okay.
like her to work because she want to work, but that I don't want it to be like something that she needs to do. You see, because
Mm-hmm.
also I feel like when a woman is at the house, I mean, she can also like check the kids, because the man, I feel like the man is more, he needs to be a provider. And I feel like sometimes he may not gonna be able, I mean, he's not gonna be able to always like check everything, to make sure that everything is going well. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean that I feel like a woman should stay at the house. No, but I just feel like education is very important. And if you let your kid educated by, I mean, the school or, I mean, whatever, I mean, it can be very dangerous. And that's why I feel like tradition, I mean, I'm more traditional than modern.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that
Yeah,
sounds good. I mean, if the thing with doing that is just you got to be able to do it, because life is so expensive. And I mean, I always felt like, how can somebody pay for everything in a home, like rent? And I mean, if you do it for yourself, I guess you're already doing it. But
yeah,
adding people to it sometimes might be a little hard. But I think I wouldn't mind, but it's not really what I'm looking for. But I think it's fine for men who want to have that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean,
Um,
this is and okay, yeah, this is basically my opinion about it. I want to
okay.
make
Well, that sounds good to me.
yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, thank you for joining.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Wait, and what do you do out here? So you just moved just to move?
No, basically, I'm doing finance, so I'm going back to finish my
Okay.
studies and eventually stay there because I feel like there's more opportunities in America than in
I agree
France.
with you.
Yeah,
Yep.
and live my life. I don't want to come back to France. I mean, it's very different, and yeah, it's just different.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right. Well, good luck to
All
you.
right.
Good luck with finishing up school, and hopefully everything
All right.
works out.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right.
All right. I'm sorry, my internet sucks today. I don't know if you guys keep on seeing me going off the screen, but I'm not home, so it's a little difficult today. But let's see. I have Ray. All right, Ray, you ready? Let's see.
Hi, Melli.
Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm Ray from London, UK.
Okay, awesome. What time is it over there?
Let me check. It's about 2:49 a.m.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for being up so late.
Yeah. I like your shows. I've not been on it live before, but I do watch them after. And
Oh, thank you. thing.
Yes, yeah. So today I thought, you know what, I like I like the caption, and I thought I was gonna join it. So, yeah,
Awesome.
the topic you're actually discussing is very interesting, especially the fact that we have to talk about um traditional or a modern woman. I would normally go for both personally. What I'm saying is, in the modern day, it's very difficult to blend the two. However, you can't choose, say, just the traditional, because I'm thinking about the fact that, we live in a modern society where I believe the lady has to work, if you know what I mean, because being at home sometimes can be depressing at times, if you're doing nothing.
Mhm.
So me personally, I'm on the notion that a lady should work, if even if she's not supporting, just to go to work. Do you know what I
So
mean?
just for her more than for
Exactly.
what you want. It's just for her mental health.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's the notion that I have. If she supports, great. If she doesn't, to be honest, I don't have that mindset about the lady having to always support. But if she can, it's great. But that's the kind of mentality I have. I always want a woman to work if she wants to. I wouldn't want her sitting at home taking care of kids. I do have two kids; they go to school, but
Mm-hmm.
their mother also works. You understand what I'm saying? And we balance everything out. It's working out well for us at the moment. So, me personally, I would say, you know, um,
The bills.
yeah, I'd prefer a blend of the two, if you know what I mean. I would prefer a blend of the two. I wouldn't like her not working, staying at home. It's not good personally. That's what I think, because even when I'm on holidays and I'm not going anywhere, especially during the pandemic, it's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult. You understand what I'm saying? So personally, nah, I prefer a blend of the two. If she wants to work, come on, she should go ahead and work. If she wants to be at home, which I don't believe she wants to anyway, since I've known
Mm-hmm.
her, she's never wanted to be at home. So, which is a good thing. It's not affecting us really. We're both juggling here and there, taking care of the kids. So I think it's good. I think it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who would pay the bills? You guys split?
Yes.
Okay. 50
So what?
50?
I wouldn't say 50-50. I would say the way we do it, like I said, the society we live in, you don't know who's gonna be on a downward spiral job wise anytime
Mm-hmm.
soon. So what we do is we have this understanding that bills are mostly paid by me. I pay most of the bills. So when it
Okay.
comes to grocery shopping and everything, maybe she would do it. But when it comes to bills and everything, I will pay the bill. So it's a much more mutual understanding, and we go with the flow. We don't actually have a set like, oh, she's gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, it's just gone naturally, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so,
Is
so
she
that's what.
African?
Yeah, she's African. She was born in Germany, but obviously she's joined me here in the UK. So yeah, we've been here for a long time. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
was born in the UK, went and lived back in Africa, and then came back. You know,
Okay.
yeah. So
All
yeah,
right.
that's
Well,
what it is really.
if that's what works for you and that works for her, that's all that matters, really.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And one more
All right.
thing.
Well,
Yeah, one
go
more
ahead.
thing. Yeah, I do like the kind of topics you discuss, to be honest. It's very, very interesting, and that's why I actually subscribe to your channel. I really,
Thank
really
you.
do like the kind of topics. It's really teaching us men how to deal with women, because obviously women are very, very different. All of them are different, so you have to treat
Mhm.
them as such, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
For sure. All right. Well, thank you for watching and subscribing and
Yeah.
joining the show today.
All right. Thank you too. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Good
Bye.
day. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, Shot by Jonah. People are sending me money today. I can't wait for the next song to drop. Well, I haven't recorded it. I'm going to the studio next week, and then I'll record it, shoot a music video, because I do believe that I should have a music video for every song right now. And when it works, then we'll be good. All right. I have somebody that's returning. Let me see if I say your name right this time. Nahabka.
Ding, 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 ding. Jackpot. Give the lady a teddy bear.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, my queen, and thank you once again for inviting me.
Oh, no problem. It's always fun to have you.
Thank you.
So I know you're very opinionated, so I can't wait to hear what you're thinking on the subject.
Okay, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, queen.
Okay.
I'm a little more on the traditional side when it comes to ladies, because it seems like not all, but most modern women that I've encountered seem to struggle with loyalty. They seem to struggle with cooperation. Okay, they seem to struggle with submissiveness. Okay, unity is kind of last on their list. Okay, and you know, I kind of like being, the provider. Okay,
Okay.
I don't make a whole lot of money, but as a man, it kind of gives me purpose. Okay, I don't mind, paying all the bills and putting food on the table, because the way I look at it, if we're married, we're not just a couple. It's kind of like teamwork. Because if I'm getting up early every morning to go to work 40 plus hours, a week, when I come home, I don't have the energy to clean up my place. I don't have the energy to stand over the stove and cook. So I need my lady to help me out. It's like one hand washes the other. Okay, and the traditional women kind of overstood that. And also traditional women kind of, if I may be blunt, was a little more knowledgeable than today's modern women, because they kind of observed and listened way more than they spoke, which is kind
Okay.
of the keys to building your intellect. But it doesn't hurt to add a little dash from the past into your present. Okay, I don't want my woman to be completely mute. I don't want her to be dumb. Okay, I want her to be opinionated, but I want her to be mindful of not only what she says, but in the content of how she says it. Okay, traditional women, kind of understand the man's role. Okay, and don't want to compete against the man. Okay,
Okay.
they
Does she need
understand that.
to work?
Pardon?
Does she need to work?
I'd rather she didn't, but if times was really tough and she had to, then I wouldn't object to it.
Okay.
And
Okay. Keep going.
that's pretty much it for now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Short.
you did say something about they don't know, women that don't know how to cooperate, but do you think, or to be submissive, but I do believe a lot of men do not know how to lead for me to be comfortable enough to be submissive and let you kind of have some type of control over like the household.
Well, we
What do
kind
you
of
think
both
about
have to. Okay, well, at this point, we kind of both have to go back to default. Okay, to clean up the messes. Okay, because I was born in the 70s, and it seems like a lot of my peers had grown up without fathers. Okay, they was raised by single mothers. So all they seem to have is a feminine outlook on things. It's not a bad thing, but it's unbalanced. Okay.
Okay.
Today's men of my generation, you know, are looking at things different. We don't want to make the same mistakes that our forefathers made. Okay, we have a whole new appreciation of the traditional woman. We're not going to look down on them and look at them as second class citizens. Maybe it was a reason why, the feminist movement, the independent movement came into fruition, because it kind of made us brothers have to really appreciate what we had like 2 or 3 generations ago and what we lost, because there's just no communication with these independent modern women. That's highly opinionated and kind of, uncommunicative and disrespectful. Okay, the women of my late grandmother's day was the total opposite. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, traditional women embrace their femininity, where a lot of modern women today kind of rebel against it.
I
Femininity,
agree.
femininity is the number one thing a woman has that brings out the inner masculinity in a man. Okay, a man don't
Mm-hmm.
want to protect a woman that says she don't need a man. Okay, a woman that's not too proud to scream for help when she's help. I mean, when she's in trouble, okay, you'll find about 1 million men will come to her rescue because there's something
Mm-hmm.
inside of us that feels that need to rescue that woman. Okay, but that only works when a woman is in her feminine energy. So that needs to be reincorporated. Okay, and yes, we brothers got a lot to learn, and I feel like we are learning. Okay, we have been listening to you sisters for quite a long time, but
Mm-hmm.
it's time to get things back on track. So we need both people to listen. Like we've been listening to our sisters. It's time our sisters start to listen to us. Okay, and we got to stop the pointing the fingers and then just get back on track. Okay, add a little bit from yesterday and a little bit of today, and let's see what it brings us
Okay.
for the future.
Yeah, we're gonna try because I know a lot of people are struggling right now. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. All right. Well, thank you for coming and giving us your opinion.
and thank you always, my queen.
You're welcome. Have a good day. All right. This sun is going crazy. I didn't think the sun would still be out. Um, who said she 30 for sure? I'm 30. I know this one. Men nowadays believing of women. Seriously, I don't understand it, but it's it's a little true. All right, let's see, Tad, and then I got you, Nicholas, and then I got you, Jacob.
Hey,
Hi,
Melli, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent, excellent. Okay, so
Awesome.
my name is Taj from Toronto, Canada.
Oh, awesome.
And to answer your
So,
question,
yes.
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I said. So, what do you think about the subject?
Yeah. Okay, so I want a traditional relationship, but because I'm aware that most women today have a modern mentality, my
Mm-hmm.
expectations will depend on the phase of the relationship, if that makes sense. So what that means then is that I would put her through a vetting process. So in the very beginning, I expect for us to be putting towards whatever we're doing. I believe that it's easier for two people to build an empire than one. And in the very
Okay.
beginning, since you don't fully know the woman's intentions, it's in a way it's safer to ensure that we're both putting towards whatever whatever we're building, putting towards the empire, right? The empire.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's if she's working. So if she's working, she better be putting towards whatever we're doing. I mean, what else is she doing with her money? I mean, it has to be something constructive. Let's just put it that way, right?
So, you
Now,
want to tell her what to do with her money?
um, well, I mean, I wouldn't tell her what to do with her money, but there would be an expectation to be putting towards the bills, to be put towards what's happening in the very beginning.
So, wait. So, you started by saying you want traditional, but then you want her to pay the bills?
Well, what I said was, I want a traditional relationship, but most women today have a modern mentality.
Okay.
So what I'm getting at is I have to put her through a vetting process.
Okay. So, after playing games, pretty much.
Well, I don't look at it as playing games. The way I look at it is this. Because you don't fully know someone in the beginning, everyone's putting their best foot forward. There's a vetting process because I want to know what she's about. So is she about just taking the money or just living with me or just sponging off of me? I don't know. Right? I mean,
I think you
yeah,
can know that really quickly. Women are not really sneaky when it comes to that. Like a woman that want to be taken care of, you're gonna know right away she want to be taken care of. It's not like she's gonna hide it.
okay. Well, that's a good point. Okay, so I said there's a vetting process. So if I know for sure that she's 100% about me and she's loyal and she's trustworthy, and when I say loyal, I don't just mean sexually. I mean in every way. She's just loyal to me, and she's respectful and humble and submissive. If I know that for sure out the gate, then I would be leaning then more towards a traditional type relationship because I know that she's a traditional woman.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I don't want a traditional relationship with a woman that has a modern mentality. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think that would happen.
Well, that's the thing though. I mean, people get used all the time.
True.
I'm just all about using wisdom. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think she would be able to hide and act like she wants to be a housewife and take care of kids and stuff like that. Like, I don't think she's gonna be able to hide that for long if she can't even hide it for a little bit.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Well, then that goes back to what I was saying before. If I feel like she is a traditional woman, if I'm convinced, if I'm 100% persuaded by that, then there's no pressure for her to buy anything, to put money towards anything. But if she is working though, I don't think I should be paying all of the bills, especially if she's making as much money as me or more. Then, as I asked in the comment section, what's she doing with her money? I'm using all of my money to take care of us, but then what's she doing with all of her money? So if she's working, then I expect her to put towards whatever we're building. Because we could do more. We could buy more houses if we're both putting towards our bills. Okay. We could leave more towards our children.
Just to be clear, so you're saying that once you know she's there for you, you still want her to contribute to the bills, right?
If she's making money, yes.
So you don't want a traditional woman.
You know what? Just like the other caller, I want a blend. I don't, because here's the thing. You might get, I just feel like women, or at least women I've come across, are a little bit, she may be one way, but then she's maybe easily susceptible to influence from others, right?
Okay.
So in that case, just for a sense of security, she has to be investing in the relationship as well, is what I mean.
I agree.
Right? And if she's putting money towards, and I'm not asking for no big money, but she just has to be putting something towards what we're doing. Now, if I trust her completely, Melli, then if she doesn't, she has a kids or whatever, she could stay home, take care of the kids. There's no pressure to go back to work or anything like that. Most women I know work anyways, right? Most women I know want to work. So if she's working, then we should be building something. Not just me, but us. Okay. We can do more when it's us.
Okay, so to me, you still don't want a traditional woman. You want, I guess you want a modern woman. No, that's it.
I want a blend, a mixture.
I mean, I don't see where the traditional side is after what you explained. Where do you see that is traditional in what you want? Because you want to build with her. You want her to, if she works, you want her to participate with the money. So it's like, where is she traditional? Okay,
so as I said, it's phases, right? So once we get to a place where I love this woman so much, I trust her with everything. She's proven, in my mind, she's proven to me that she's just a wonderful person in my life. Once we get to that level, there's no pressure for her to work, right? But as I said before, a lot of women that I know, they want to work anyways. They don't want to sit around, right? But if she is working, then she should be putting towards whatever. Like if we get to that, once we get to that level, if she's working, then I expect her to put towards whatever. I mean, she shouldn't be making money and I don't see any money. Money's not doing anything towards going towards what we're doing.
Okay.
So I guess I don't want a strictly traditional situation. It depends on where we're at in the relationship. Once we get to that ideal spot, then if she's working, there's no pressure. If I love my woman with everything, There's no pressure for her to put towards anything. But if she's working, if she's already working, I'm not gonna tell her go work, go find a job. I'm not gonna do that. But as I said, most women I know want to work, and if she's working, then she should be put towards. I should be carrying all of the thing on my own. I mean, I could cook, I can clean as well. My parents taught me well, so I don't expect her to be doing all those things on her own, anyways, right? But there has to be investment. There has to be. She has to be invested just as much as I am.
Okay, I hear you. Just before you go, I don't know. You're probably gonna. I don't know if you're gonna go read the comment, but people have been laughing about you. Where are you right now? Because it looks really foggy, and people are like, you're in a sauna. You're.
Oh, you know what?
Or is it
Okay, so I'm at home, but I guess my laptop. So I'm just using the webcam on my laptop. I guess it's just blurry. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm just at home. I'm just in my living room on my couch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Because they're saying a bunch of dumb stuff like somebody say you smear Vaseline on the camera lens.
No. I don't know. It's just kind of foggy.
Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, sometimes it's not the best camera from on the computer.
Yes.
Yes. But hey, thank you for coming. Somebody say it's a hot box. You smoke?
I don't smoke. I don't drink.
All right. See,
I like to be lucid.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in. And you have a woman right now?
Yes, I got a girl.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully it works out, and hopefully she's everything you're looking for.
Yeah, she's great, and she wants to put towards whatever. She wants to do big things with me. So it's not. There's no pressure. She actually wants to. She says, "I love you. We don't have any kids right now. I want to put towards whatever we're doing. I don't want you to do this on your own."
How old is she?
Well, she's 29.
And where's she from?
She's Polynesian. She's from Tonga.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So again, some overseas women. So
yeah.
All right, well, hopefully everything works out then.
Thank you, Melli. And I just gotta say, I respect what you're doing. I think it's very refreshing to see women that are out there that are teaching men how to deal with women that are honest about it. I feel like in today's day and age, we kind of need more women doing that. And I think you're doing a wonderful job at what you do. You're honest. And I respect what you're doing. Keep up the good work. And as I said before, man, if you keep supporting men, we will support you all the way to the top in everything that you do.
Thank you so much. Well, I've seen it because, I just kind of started doing the relationship stuff. And then when I released the music video, people really looked at it and commented and everything. So yes, I'm thankful for the support.
May God bless you in all that you do.
You too.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
That was so nice to say. All right. I know these comments, you guys are hilarious. I wish I could respond to all the comments because you guys are funny. But all right, let's see. Taj. You should no, Taj, I just talked to you. Nicholas, let's go.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed. I was actually on your live a couple lives ago, not the most recent one, but the one before that.
Okay.
Anyways, to answer the question, I'm not a problem. To answer your question, I'm more of a mixer myself. I don't mind a woman that wants to work. If that's what she wants to do, by all means, go do it. And I'm a supporter no matter what it is that she wants to do. But if she wants to stay at home, I don't mind that as well, because I'm a truck driver. I'm an over the road truck driver, like I said before.
Okay.
So I do make enough to where I can handle the household. But if she wants to work, then I'm not gonna stop her from doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear.
And if she does work, do you expect her to participate in the bills?
That's up to her. If she do, she do. If she don't, she don't. Because at the end of the day, the bills is gonna get paid. Because I'm gonna make sure that they get paid.
So you don't mind
That's
her just keeping her money to herself and not really spend any money on the household?
if that's what she wants to do, then that's what she wants to do. I mean, guys, like I said, as long as the bills, as long as if she wants to contribute to the bills, that's fine. Because as long as the bills get paid before anything else is done, that's all that matters to me. As long as those bills get paid, because I mean, you can't really do anything without power in the house. You can't do anything. You can't wash your ass without water in the house. So you can't do either one of those if you ain't got a house yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go anywhere if you ain't got a car. So I feel as though as long as the bills get paid, if she wants to contribute, cool. If not, I got it.
And
That's just how I roll.
And you won't feel any type of way.
No, not at all.
Okay. Well,
I have no reason to.
Most guys feel like, well, if she makes money, she gotta contribute.
If she do, she do. If she don't, she don't. I mean, like I said before, I'm a over the road truck driver, so bills is gonna get paid regardless. So
exactly. Oh, well, that sounds good. I hope so. You have a woman right now?
No, I don't actually.
Don't.
I've been single since 2018. I had took time off from the dating scene to take care of myself, to get myself right. So
yeah,
now that I'm back.
Go ahead.
Because before my relationship back in 2018, I was just going from relationship, and I didn't really take time to heal myself. And so after I had walked away from the relationship in 2018, I actually took this time to actually heal myself and to better prepare myself, get myself in a better position.
Okay.
To come forward to the right woman. So
that's actually really good, because a lot of people, men and women, just jump from relationship to another, without doing the work on themselves, and then they always find themselves in weird situation, wondering why it's
and
not
it's just the same. It's just the same thing over and over again, because they never learned their lesson from the get-go.
Exactly. Well, I hope you're almost ready to get back into that, then into the dating scene.
I mean, I am ready, but since me being like I said, I go to driving all over the United States, it's kind of hard for me to actually be on the dating scene. So if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
All right. So some people are making jokes.
Sean Kingston.
Kingston is in the music. Take that wave cap off. We want to see a wave check.
It's not waves, it's actually braids. So
it's braids. Shit, we're gonna see. Are you showing us? Hey, exactly. It looks nice. Exactly. So all of Ben Central, you're wrong. It wasn't no wave check.
But yeah, that's I appreciate the time. Actually, I'm at a truck stop right now, and the security guard is telling me I gotta move. So I appreciate the time. And
yes, go for it. Be safe on the road.
Definitely, you do the same.
Thank you.
Y'all be safe out there.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, Sir Oliver Central, I'm gonna need you to come down, because we're not here to make jokes, and we are. But let's see. Thank you for the money. Yeah, he's a trucker. I like that he takes the time, to come and give his opinion. If you guys still want to join, I'm gonna stay a little longer. I still have 2 people right now, so if you want to join, it's your chance. Send me an email. All right, let's see Jacob, and then Ro. I got you after that. So let's see Jacob. Hey, Jacob.
Hello, Miss Melli, Monaco. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I'm doing terrific. I hope you're having a great, terrific day.
Thank you. So where are you from?
I am actually from Los Angeles, but I moved to Cookeville, Tennessee.
How is that?
A big change, and just uh, living life, I guess, just working.
Okay, that's good. So let's talk
Yes, ma'am.
about the subject. What do you think? Would you prefer a traditional woman or a modern woman?
Um, to tell you the truth, I have nothing against modern women, but I was kind of raised traditional,
Okay.
so
So
I
your
think I
mom
would
stayed
go
home.
traditional because I'm sorry.
Your mom stayed home.
No, she worked actually,
Okay.
but
So why you say
she
you're
had
not
her own.
raised for traditional?
Because she had her own business. She had her own daycare business, and she stayed at home raising us and other
Mm,
children.
okay.
And then my father worked full time as an appliance maintenance man,
Okay.
and and they both worked they both worked for the same goal and the same dreams,
Mm-hmm.
paying the bill. They both cooperated and paying the bills. They both respected each other. They had their ups and downs, but at the end of the day, uh, they they felt like it was 50-50. You know, like they both had to put in the work to help raise us and other children in the household.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I think it's just helpful to be like that. And my parents are Christian, so I just feel like that kind of had to do a little bit of discipline too. So
Okay. So, but you say you don't mind a modern woman. That would be fine with you. Somebody that works and kind of like pretty much did what your parents did. You guys, we both work. We both pay the bills, and we both respect each other.
yes,
Pretty much.
miss.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend right now?
No, I actually don't. I've been single for 6 years now. So
Why?
I just haven't found the one. And
Have you been dating?
no, no, ma'am.
No. Okay. So how are you gonna find the one if you're not dating?
Um, I don't. I really don't know. I'm having trouble getting out there.
Yeah.
I'm not very. I'm not very. I guess. Uh, I don't know.
Like.
Like I get embarrassed and shy sometimes, and I don't know. Like I'm having trouble with women, and I just feel like it's always a failure. Like it's always rejection. So
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
yeah.
tough, especially when you're like, I don't know. I would say you might be like an introvert. You know, are you? Yeah. So you gotta like, I get it because I mean, I'm a little antisocial at time, and I know sometimes you just gotta put yourself out there and not even worry about rejection or anything. You just gotta go for it, and if they reject you, oh well, too bad. Next. And
It's,
I think you got to put yourself also in situations where you're going to meet people that are going to be more like-minded. Like, for example, if you have a hobby or if you have something that you like, you can find a group that do that, and hopefully there's women in that group. So then you can already have something in common that you guys can talk about, and it's less awkward when it's a group that you meet every week or something. Like you get to know people. But I really believe like yeah, sometimes dating sucks, and sometimes women are very harsh, very kind of like mean, and don't let that like bother you. Like the people who are mean, they're just mean because they're unhappy with themselves. So it's good in a way that they're mean to you, because that means you're not going to deal with them, and you're going to keep it moving and not waste your time with women like that. But I really think like you need to put yourself out there and don't get embarrassed. Nobody cares, you know. Like even I know you might get red, your heart might drop. Like it happens to everyone, but it's like you shouldn't care. Like just keep going. I mean, that's if you want a girlfriend. You know, if that's what you want, you should just go for it and not worry about whatever anybody is saying.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope I was able to help you, but thank you for your opinion. And hopefully you find something that you like. Someone.
Yes, I do appreciate. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it. Yeah,
No problem.
and I've been following you for a little while, but I am proud of I'm proud of you, and
Oh,
I'm happy that you're talking to us men about our imperfections and stuff like that, and trying to help us out.
mm-hmm. I mean, shit, I
And
know like relationships are very important for people, and women just play a lot. And it's like either if you still want that type of woman, you got to play the game, or you got to recognize those women and keep it moving so you can find the one that are actually for you and for what you're looking for.
yes, ma'am, I do really appreciate that because it's been a long time. So for a
You
woman's
just get out there. Like, and you know, sometimes we don't even realize somebody might like us and we don't even see it. So take your shot.
yes, ma'am, I do like that. 'Cause I was raised with women, so I have two sisters, and it's refreshing to hear a woman's perspective and
Mm-hmm.
a woman just a what just I respect you so much because you help us men be better men, uh, and it just it, it kind of aids us to do better for ourselves and for women too. So
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, thank you for watching and thank you for your kind words.
you're welcome.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully, you'll give me an update. Send me an email. You know,
Yes,
hopefully, you can get out there.
yes, yes, Miss Monaco.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Nobody ever called me Miss Monaco, but I'll take it. All Urban Central, I'm tired of you talking shit. He didn't look like Clark Kent. He was really nice. But thank you for sending me $10 again. I'm over you. You guys are pretty funny today. Melli is from a different culture. I am, but you know, living out here, you gotta deal with what's out here. There are more women than men. Yes, keep that in mind. So if one is not working out, you keep it moving. All right. Let's see. All right, I have one more person. So if you guys want to join, it's right now or never. I have Ro. Why? Really? Gift of Gab? I still don't know how to say it. I can see me and her holding hands. We're holding hands? Really? Somebody say, who was Clark Kent's wife? Lois Lane, sir. All right. But yeah, Jacob, get out there. Get at these women. Yeah, I say women's. Get at these women. They're not hard to get. All right. Let's see. Ro, you ready? I'm coming for you.
Yep. Hey.
What's up?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Again. I'm good. Thank you for having me on today.
Oh, no problem.
The delay is gone. Last time I was on my phone, so I was trying to just make it work.
So yeah, now it looks way better today.
Better. Thank you. Okay, so for the topic, I'm gonna keep it simple as I can, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot of layers to it because a lot of people from when I did jump in because I didn't get in right in the beginning and I didn't get to watch the video yet, but soon I will. I'll probably watch it tonight or this weekend.
You said you haven't watched the music video?
I didn't get to watch it yet.
It's been out for more than hours. What are you waiting for?
I got back in town. I got back in town. I'm gonna check it. I feel the
joking with
pressure.
you.
I feel it on my neck right now. but I got you. I told you in the post it sounded like a threat. It was like, check it out. But all right. Back to the topic. I did trail off there. There's layers to it because a lot of people from when I did jump in, they were talking more so along the lines of already being in a relationship. Whereas tradition for me, I have to be honest. I have like if you go by layers, my grandparents, great grandparents, with them, it was definitely traditional. My granddad, he was in the army. He worked on planes. Great granddad was chief. There's a lot of different, like I have a lot of different background in my family. So to move down to the next line, my mom ended up raising us by herself. And with me, raised by a single mother, older sisters, family on the other side. So that being the case, she went to work. So I got to see traditional as well as, modern, so to speak. So without giving the whole history lesson on everything, for me, I ultimately say traditional because I've seen it work. And in my dating history, which is why at the moment I'm not really dating, it's like if I see someone or if there's something or quality you have, then yes, I'll put my bid in. But outside of that, I'm taking a break. It's summertime. I'm going to just have, fun, go to the beach or whatever. But
you're going to do a hot boy summer or something?
I didn't really look in. I don't know about all of that. People are trying to have me have some fun. I'm supposed to be going out of town again. I'll probably go to Jamaica for my birthday, possibly. We'll see. I have the ticket. I didn't get the room yet. But for me, like I said, traditional ultimately because in my dating history, I've dated females that were, modern. But the thing about it is, there's a lot of role reversal. A lot of people don't realize that we all do have roles in this world. And, I say no matter who you are, whether it's traditional or modern, that there's a reflection of one another. You're supposed to complement each other. That's what a lot of people are missing, no matter which one you prefer. Someone else I heard, he said, you prefer wise over smart. Yes, true. Wisdom is the great thing to have over intellect, along with imagination. But for me, it's not really a mix because preferably with the way society is today, the way, people, civilization is today, I do not want my woman out in that street doing anything if she do not have to. Now, if it's as far as helping and rearing and raising the children, we both are going to, whenever the children meet us, we're theirs. It doesn't matter which one. That's how I feel about that. As far as money and doing things, now, yes, to keep occupied, everyone should keep occupied. That idle minds thing, it causes mischief or however it goes, there's a lot of truth in that. And that's where when it gets to you, since you're not from this country, you bring a more honest opinion on the aspects because you're literally coming from the outside looking in and getting experiences now with people. Unfortunately, a lot of boys and things like that. I'm gonna watch my mouth, but unfortunately, you've seen a lot of the not good side of things. Just like with me in dating, I've come across females that didn't know what they wanted, but when I went to leave, that's where they were like, I don't want that. I don't know if I want that. And then and then the games would begin. And for me, I try to be patient because I do believe, yes, in the beginning, you do see people's spokesperson. I say it all the time. They'll tell you their pet peeves and they'll tell you their things about them, but it seems cute in the beginning because you don't know them yet. But once you get to know them, then you get to see it more and more. And to touch on something someone else said to a degree, because they was close to something that I usually say, and I've talked to my nieces and nephews about this. I have like 16 of them and counting. Yeah, a lot. I have a large family. I always would tell my nieces and nephews, women need or would like or want security. Men need, like, or would want support. There's a difference because with women, yeah, and that's why I said it depends on what traditional you say, because in some cultures, women go and do the hunting, men do the rearing of the children, and you go colonial, whole bunch of levels there.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we're supposed to have roles at the end of the day. That's what's traditional to me. Everybody has a role, and um, everybody has a role, and you know what it is ahead of time. You're not wondering, you're not asking. Everybody knows what they're doing. And it's not a thing of someone's just giving a yes. They can only be one captain steering, the steering wheel. But at the end of the day, input is needed. Input, like I said, complement each other. Where I may have a weak point, that's where you may be able to say, hey, you might have missed something, and I can be like, all right, and at least take it in consideration. At least put it on the table instead of just being like, no, listen to me all the time.
Yeah.
Now I'll admit, I am to a degree controlling. I'm saying to a degree, but that's because I say if you put two ships in the water and they both have captains, they both have everything, anchor, crew, ship, everything that it needs, but one has a destination and the other is just out to sea. Which one do you think is going to crash first? So I like to have a directive at least. And it's like if you have input and there's something you want to add or include or disagree with or want to debate, fine. That's where, all right, that's what a woman will do. But a lot of people aren't being brought up these days, as such, men or women, because when I said, like for instance, there was one second, I'm gonna turn off my AC, I'll be right back. Yeah,
Okay.
there was one. I said something to my ex one time. I said, "All right, training. Need training." She took offense. She was like, "What do you mean training? I'm not a dog. What do you mean?" I was like, "No, no." And then I was like, "Now that I think about it, even dogs need training. If you want them to be obedient to certain things, if you want me to do certain things, I have to learn that. I have to be trained as a child." A lot of that isn't happening. So because of that, a lot of people don't know what they want between being modern or traditional, or a mix of the two. A lot of people are saying mix because okay, it's cool if you're working, you're making your own. In today's society, you have to. It almost takes two jobs just to keep something. Like right now, I live by myself, so I pay all the bills. I just started my little business a little while ago, so it's a lot. But at the same time, I'm comfortable with that. Um, that's
So,
where.
so wait.
Go ahead. Yeah, because
So
I've been
you
talking a
would.
lot.
So you. It's okay. So you're saying that you do want a traditional woman. So you would want her to not work, raise the kid, stay at home, and take care of the
See,
home.
and that's where, like I said, it gets touchy because of the way society is put together. Because for me, it's like, okay, I in this world, in this society today, I do not want my woman out there because of a lot of the evils out there. Now, I'm not saying she's not capable of taking care of herself. I'm just saying that there's an overwhelming, there's a lot of stuff that people, really don't know of to this day that they really should, and they probably won't in their whole lifetime. So for me personally, I would rather keep my family home because that's another thing as far as scale. Because I say for some people, um, on a low scale of things, they don't have a lot of money, they don't have a lot of time, they have to work just to maintain things. They're going to need someone to help support them. That's where that support comes in. If they don't have money like that. But if they're like, a king or someone who doesn't really have to worry about time like that, then they're more likely to say, okay, you don't really have to do that. Now, if it's something that you want to do, I don't see anything wrong with that because as far as with being home and with the children are concerned, not a problem. For I say either parent, whichever prefer, and that's why I say traditional. In the sense that it sounds like you're saying is okay, cook, clean, stay home, raise the children, don't have a job, probably don't have an account. Not that kind of traditional. Not for me. Like I said, traditional as far as all right, we know our roles, whatever they may be. Now, I'm not saying I'm saying like I said for everything out there today. I'd rather not. Like all right, for instance, me and my older brother. we tend to talk to everybody at the job. It's not on purpose as far as just we're flirtatious. It's, so that being the case, it's like I don't like not seductive, just, we have fun, we talk and say things. But there's some people who, like, with me, I know where to draw the line. Other people go beyond. So it's like you say I'm married or I have a significant other, and they're like, so what's that have to do with me? That I don't do, but a lot of other people do it typically. I don't want, and you ladies, especially if you're attractive, you are approached at least 3 times a day from the time you are somewhat developed. So if you count that and multiply it, yeah, it's a big number, So there's a lot of filtering you guys got to do. There's a lot of, pick, choose, reject, keep it moving, like you say, But I keep it brief with that for right now. But I don't know. What's your opinion on, because like I said, for me, traditional, but you do have options to do things. It's not a thing of no, you can't do anything at all. No, you can't go anywhere. No, you can't. No, you're mature. We spoke like we already, like I said, we already have a set plan. We already built our foundation. If in a relationship, so that you don't have to worry about. But
I mean, I think at the end of the day, you just got to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. Like,
exactly.
If you want somebody a little more submissive, it's going to be a little easier if you do deal with a traditional woman. If you deal with somebody that's more independent, that's making money, she's probably going to talk back. And I mean, again, I'm not saying that traditional women don't talk back at all. But I'm just saying, like, women that are more outside of the house doing their thing, like, they might give you a little harder time because they're not as worried about the fact that you can leave them. So they're going to act the way they want because they're not really worried about you leaving.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you just got to be whatever works for you. And
which is dangerous, though, for you ladies, for the ladies that do find a good guy. That's a little dangerous because, as we all keep repeating, you ladies outnumber us. So you get rid of one good guy. It's not like you're gonna keep, like out here in Florida, it's what 6 to 7 to 1 the ratio.
Wow.
So and that's where, like I said, I'm just not dating right now. It's not that the options aren't there. It's not that. There's not a lot of things like even if I go to work, it's like, wow, not trying to, but it's like, but what do they want? What do I want out of this? Because in some cases, some people don't know if they want something short term, long term, or at least to just see if, the person is somebody they could talk to and have a conversation with for a couple of minutes. But I'll cut it short right there for that. But I do enjoy being on here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. You are a blessing. Yes, keep helping everyone out. Help everybody. It's needed. Sometimes it's more needed than you might know.
Sure will. I'm trying. All right. Well, thank you for joining.
All right, not a problem.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye. So, Freddie Myers, what are you talking about? I didn't ignore your message, but you're talking crazy. What are you saying with the ties? You said something about some ties. I don't know what that means. It's just about them ties. Whatever. All right. So I have somebody else that's waiting. I have David, I think. Let's see.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Matt. Thanks for taking me.
Matt, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just yeah, it's just how I display the name, but yeah, either name is fine. I've been married 17 years. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. I mean, it's my wife's somewhere in between traditional and modern. I mean, I don't know if there's any like real. I think it's more of a gray area. I mean, just no real person who's totally traditional. I mean, I guess there's a few and whatnot, and one person who's totally modern. I think there's more of a gray area on it. So I don't know. I mean, marriage.
So what do you do since you've been with her for 17 years? How is it? Does she work?
Yeah, she's working right now. I'm on disability. I mean, I was like the whatever breadwinner and whatnot for the first part of the marriage, and then I just after I got out the military, I've just kind of been, I don't know, on disability and whatnot. I worked a little bit here and there, but
yeah, sorry to
it's kind of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I say sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right. I mean, it's. I mean, it's just part of life and whatnot. So I mean, I mean, at the first portion of the marriage, I was the person who was working and whatnot, and she was at home, and now it's just kind of she's working and I'm at home, and I guess I'm like more of a stay-at-home dad, taking my son to school, picking up my or my first son or stepson from work and all that stuff. So yeah, it's
How do
just
you feel about that? How does it make you feel?
I don't know. I'm fine with it. I'm a homebound person, so I don't know. I don't really drive a bunch of places and whatnot. I mean, I'm in my car right now just because it's convenient right now, the tape and whatnot. So yeah, I'm fine with it. Really, it's just try to treat each other right. Really, I mean that's I don't know. I mean the bottom line. I mean I've done things I regret in the 17 years of marriage, and I don't know. I mean. I'll take the blame or whatnot. So sorry about that. A bike just went by.
No problem. You're saying you've done some things that were not that great, like what? Cheating?
No, yeah, talking to people online. I mean, it's cheating's cheating. I mean, so I mean, it doesn't really have to be actual sexual penetration or physical whatnot. So it's cheating's cheating. I mean, she's right on that.
Okay.
So I don't know. I just try to treat each other right, and she gave me another chance, so I'm just gonna try to reconcile and whatnot. So and
I mean, she seemed like I mean, again, I don't know her, I don't know you, but she seemed like I think a woman nowadays that would be okay with like you're taking care of the bills, and then now it's reversed, and she's the one making the money. That shows a lot about what type of woman she is.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, most women would have kicked me out by now. I mean, so I can't really try to say bad things about her. I mean, most of it's on me, really. Just being selfish and want to go out drinking and whatnot and yada yada. So it's mostly on me.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're realizing that, and maybe you're gonna do some self work and
try. Yeah. I see therapists and all that kind of stuff. So
awesome.
I'll be there on the 30th for my appointment.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
You gotta take care of your health.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Mental health. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for joining.
All right, no doubt. Have a good day.
You too. Wow. You see how you guys, I know a bunch of guys would be talking shit, but it's like she stepped up and took care of the shit, took care of business. And I think that's the type of women that people should look out for, But I know you guys be liking bad bitches. So that's the problem sometimes. Thank you, Gift of Gab. All right. What else? I have one more, but I don't know. I don't see a picture, so I don't know if he has a picture. Let's see. Hello? Your mic is muted. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Do I need to turn my camera, my little mic camera joint on?
That would be better.
All right, bet.
Cool.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm all right. Went through a long day, so I feel like I'm about to get roasted on this joint. It's the first time I'm showing my face.
Well, they're just clowning, but that's the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. All right. So what do you prefer, modern women or traditional women?
Man, it's a good question. I feel like it depends. I do prefer a traditional woman because I do like a person who's like feminine. I do like a person who shows respect to me, the loyalty. Just doesn't show a lot of masculine frame.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, yeah, and I don't like a girl who just be all out there and shit. That be showing off for attention. It's just not my kind of style.
Okay.
But at the same time, I do like a independent woman as well. Somebody that has a goal, that got ambition, that just loves, has some kind of goal in mind. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that's just where my mind kind of falls in between that. So I can't really fully answer it, but that's just where my mind is at right now.
Okay. I think that a lot of guys are in between, but it's like it's hard because it's like you want somebody traditional that don't do much, but then you still want her to work. So it's like you guys are mixing the two, which is a little confusing because
Yeah.
you guys want her to work, but then don't really go out, don't really do much. Like, I mean, if she's working, she wants to enjoy herself, and you guys are not really. It seems like you're not really with that. Like,
Yeah, it just like I said, I'm still thinking about it, but I guess through my own experience dealing with like modern women, like it's okay. I guess I can break it down like this. Modern women, they, in my own experience, I dealt with a woman that, or a female, I should say, that deals with mixed signals, and like sometimes they're not all forward with like what they want. As soon as you bring up relationship, they're ready to run to the hills. It's very they're just ready to be the summer girl of the town instead of ready to be confident and just ready to be in some kind of ready to build with somebody, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
I'm just at the point where I'm just like, I'm just gonna focus on myself right now. Just get my shit done, do what I gotta do. If I run into somebody, I'll analyze them, see if there's any red flags in there, and go from there.
Okay.
So
sounds good. Like, I mean, whatever floats your boat,
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm Jack camera shy, so.
Okay, it's okay. Well, we won't stay long, like, because we've been on for a minute now.
Yeah, I see an hour and 51 minutes.
Yes, it's been a minute. So, but well, thank you for joining. Thank you for giving us your opinion.
No problem. Take care.
Take care. He left quickly. He was like, I'm out. Thank you, Freddie Myers. How I get up there? Up where? You're going to come talk to me right now? Send me an email then. MelliMonaco1@gmail.com. What else, guys? So I don't have anybody else. I think we've been here for a minute, almost 2 hours. So thank you for dealing with this, with my internet. It was bad today, but I'll be back home next week, maybe. Who knows? And yeah, thank you. The sun is looking good on me. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you guys were like, I want traditional, but then when I start talking, it's like I want a little bit of both. And I don't know, I feel like you need to decide. Either you want traditional or you want a modern woman. A modern woman is going to give you a little more of a hard time. A traditional is going to be like more like, okay, I know my place, I know my job, that's what I am, that's what I do. So, but yeah, I guess maybe in this society you gotta have a little mix of both. But what's his name wanna come on? I don't know. Freddie Myers, since it's been going crazy. Let's see if he's gonna join. But yeah, besides that, that's about it for today. I'm coming, Freddie. Freddie is in a rush right now. And let's see. So yeah, so what are you guys saying in the comments? Because what do you mean, Amy? And some of the guys were wondering. What were you wondering? What's Melli is invited to the cookout anytime. Thank you. Yeah, I'll eat some barbecue. Oh, I don't know. You're a Virgo, Libra, or Capricorn? I'm a Capricorn. Here comes Freddie. Here comes Freddie. I don't know. Let's see if Freddie is gonna show his face. I'm gonna give him a couple minutes. Ooh, Freddie just entered. Let's see. I can see a preview of Freddie right now. Let's see.
Can you see me? Yo, it's Kage. Yo, what's good, Melli? You be glowing in them videos. I'm not even going front. Like, you be glowing, son.
Oh my God.
We're going to fix because you feel me? This your live. I'm not going to disrupt your live and shit like that. You feel me? But like, you feel me? Like, traditional and modern, it's like, for me, all girls is really the same at the end of the day. Like, a female is a female. It's all about how you treat them. And like, you feel me? It's about the perception you give them and shit like that. You feel me? And I'm 17 and I know that. So y'all older niggas, y'all niggas need to really pay it. Like, y'all niggas need to get in line. But you feel me? Like, gangsta.
Okay, so Freddie, you're 17. Where are you from? New York?
Oh, Brooklyn. Yeah. You know the yo, everybody, real quick, I can self-promote.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, say that. You see this name right here, Freddie Myers. Come tune in all platforms, all of that shit. Big GDK Crip shit. Y'all niggas know the vibes. Moving gang, you heard. You know the vibes. But Melli, like, for real, you be glowing, like, you feel me? Like, how old you?
Thank you. I'm old. Way more than 17.
Age is nothing but a number. Feel me?
So why are you asking me my age if it's just a number?
I'm trying to know. Like, you be giving me the wisdom. Like, you feel me? I'm using your own shit that you taught me on you now. You feel me? How does that feel? How does that feel?
You didn't watch properly because I said don't ask a woman for her age, and you just did.
Nah, listen. I use some of it. I do what I gotta do though. For me.
So you got a girlfriend right now?
Hell no. For me, I'm big, single, strong thugging. You know.
So what are you? So what are your goals for this summer? Like
gonna get to the bag, get this bread. But listen, for me, females need me. I don't need a female. Gangsta. You know the vibes.
Freddie, you are hilarious.
But yeah, y'all, I'm about to hop with this shit.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
All right. So I couldn't talk, I guess. Freddie was ready to leave. And yeah, Freddie is from New York, as you could tell. She has kids. Really? Somebody said, I have kids your age, Freddie. Check his report card, Melli. No. I don't even know if Freddie still go to school. 17. He might not go to college. I don't know what he got going on. Seems like he wants to get to the money. Freddie. Somebody say Freddie did well. Oh, Matthew. You're saying Freddie did well. Okay. No, my heart was going. Were you nervous, Freddie? Well, thank you. Like, you're showering me with so much money, Freddie. Thank you so much. All right. Well, you guys were fun today. Thank you for coming. I didn't promote much, but the turnout was good. So I guess you guys don't need me to promote that much for you to come. Hopefully you guys keep on watching the videos. You know, I don't know if you realize, but I'm dropping more videos more often. And if you have any question, reach out. You guys have my email. And that's about it, I think. That's it for today. I think I read enough comments for the day. Somebody says, slow down a little, Freddie. Freddie was ready. Oh, thank you, Dino Mani. Melli is attractive because of her mindset. Thanks. You getting thick, Melli? No, I'm the same. Didn't gain weight, hopefully. Freddie, is Melli a traditional or modern woman? I came late. Well, you came late, so you won't know. You're gonna have to go watch. We didn't really respond actually, but the bra size, motherfucker, I'm gonna slap you, and then somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you want to slap men?" You know, the bra size is none of your business until you touch them. You don't need to know the bra size. Okay. Thank you. All right, guys. That's it. I'm out. Thank you for joining, and I'll be back next week, and I'll give you a subject a little earlier, or maybe we do a relationship thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about it. Give me some advice, opinions, everything. Thank you, guys. All right, I'll talk to you later, or I see you all later. Goodbye.